everyone, welcome to you all, and I just want to welcome all my new subscribers, whether you're a mixed media artist, a scrapbooker, a journal lover, card maker. This video is I'm not actually going to be creating anything today. What I want to do is what I want to talk about are the tools of the trade or tools for card making, especially for those beginners out there. I know when I started all those years ago, I wish there was something like that around for me at that stage. I was very new to the internet and YouTube and that, so I kind of learnt by trial and error and watching crafting shows and that, and going to craft shops and going to workshops as well. And I just want to go through the 10 tools that I use on a daily basis. You all know that I do mixed media, I do a bit of journaling, card making plays a very big part in my crafting on a day-to-day basis. Yes, I do quite a bit of mixed media videos, but card making is what I do a lot of. So I thought I would just go through a few things with you on the tools, and I've got 10 that I use. I'm sure, and these are just they're not adhesives and that, but I do plan on doing a little series for beginners on cards, different styles of cards, tapes and glues, adhesives, and then there's stuff for stamping and embossing, etc, etc. But I'm just going to go through the 10 tools that I have. In fact, I think there might be 11 but we'll see, and I hope this helps somebody. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment, and in the description bar there is my email address, so if you don't feel you want to leave a message, then just email me and I will help you any way I can. And for me, crafting is all about sharing your ideas, helping, and I hope you enjoy this video and it helps you in some way. Okay, so the first tool that I want to talk to you about is mats. I have a glass mat. This is Tim Holtz for a lefty. And I must say, when I started, I had the self-healing green mat, but over time that warped and a friend recommended the glass mat, and I've never looked back. You can get them in different sizes. There's this large one, you can get an A4 size one, and you can get this square one, and you can get them here in the UK. We've got the Range, we've got Hobbycraft. In America, I know you've got Hobby Lobby and Michaels and that. So they are, and they're worth investing because they've lasted for years. This is one of the first, in fact, this is the best glass craft mat that I bought. And it's still going strong. It's still on my work stack. And yeah, so that is tool number 1, which I just love and I use. I can put my paints on here and wipe them off, and so that's that. Number 2 is a rule. And this ruler has a metal strip, so when I'm using my craft knife, which is number 3, it's really good. It prevents me from, when I first started I just had a normal ruler, but I used to cut into the rule, so I was never getting a true straight line. Craft knife, always make sure that you have your blades, and you'll start to know, because once your blade starts blunting, it'll drag rather than cut, give you a nice clean line. So there, 2 and 3. Scissors. I've got a wide range of scissors. I have the Tim Holtz ones, and I also have the lefty ones as well. I'm still trying to come to grips with the lefty. I've always, in my crafting, obviously when I started, there were scissors for right-handed, and I suppose over time I've just got used to using the right-handed scissors, but they brought out a left-handed scissors, and I must say I'm still trying to get to grips with this. I still go for the right-handed ones. These, my good friend Kath in Scotland did a candy giveaway, and these are Fiskars, and these are a good pair of scissors. Fiskars do amazing different tools and different size scissors as well. As you can see, I've got the smaller pair as well. So for precision cutting, these scissors are my go-to. They're really sharp, and I'm not sure which make these are, but I've had them years. And I sharpen my scissors using kitchen foil. I clean them at least once a week. A Pokey Tool, which is always handy. I've got quite a few of these. I've got this one, and I've also got this one from Spellbinders when I'm using my dies and getting the excess out of the dies that are in. So yeah, it's Pokey Tools. They're also good for getting your gems and putting your gems onto your card as well. Bone folder, really important, especially for when you're folding and creasing your cards. These gives a nice precision fold. Tweezers. These are pointy tweezers, and I've had these from day one of crafting. I was out with my brother-in-law and Rick. We were out shopping and just went into this curio shop, you know, that sells everything and anything, and I spotted these, and they've got a point on them, and these are used every day. So yeah, so you need some nice tweezers. So those. Now next I want to go on to is guillotines. There are paper trimmers. I'm not a particular lover of paper trimmers, but I have used them in the past, and I like a guillotine. I've got a small one and I've got a large one. Again, nice crisp cut, and I've recently treated myself to this Caterpillar. I saw it demonstrated on Create and Craft here in the UK, and I know Create and Craft is on in the States as well. I think you can watch it all over the world if you go to the website, www.createandcraft.com. You can see all their shows, and you can even do catch up as well. So this is really nice. I've been using this. It's got an arm extender, and which is sturdy, it's not floppy, and it sits on the desk. It's got, I'll just turn it around so you can see it, it's got a light which shines on where I'm cutting, and then it's got its rotary, and it's very safe. The blade is inside a housing, so the blade is inside here if I show you. And I tell you, this is really been a good purchase for me. I don't spend as much today as I did in the beginning on craft supplies and that, because obviously I've built over the 20 years, I've built up quite a lot of card, paper and the like. So yeah, so that is number 8 in my tools. Number 9 is I don't know what you call this. I mean, this is for scoring, a scoreboard. So I've got centimetres and inches. The lady who designed this is no longer in the crafting industry, but this is my go-to scoreboard. I absolutely love it. It's I use it near enough when I'm making cards. If I'm doing different styles of cards, an easel card, a stepper card, this is my go-to scoreboard. I just love it. I know there are different companies out there. I know We Are Memory Keepers do some. I know Hunky Dory here in the UK have their own scoreboard. There are lots and lots of scoreboards on the market, but for me, this is my go-to. I have got, if you just bear with me, I'll just show you another one I've got, which I got in the very beginning. This is my very first one I got. And this, I don't think the lady who designed this is in work crafting anymore. So I've got kind of little hearts and that, but it gives me the fold for an A4, half fold, A5, DL, gatefold, A6, A4 gatefold, A5 gatefold, and then even box lines. So for the lid, so that's that is a very old one, and that was one of the first. Well, it was the first one I got all those years ago. It's much loved, not as loved as it used to be, but it's still in my arsenal. Number 10 is a stamp platform. There are many on the market. There's Fold and Load. There's this one, which is Tim Holtz has got some out. Rare Earth have got the Misty. So there are quite a few. This with the this is by a company here in the UK, Tony from Stamps by Me, and you can use your clear stamps, or you can use your stamps that have already got, you know, the foam on them. So, but I use a lot of most of my stamps are clear stamps, and I'll go through them another video. So that's 10, and then the last one, the last tool that I would have is my heat tool. There are, as again, there's many more on the market. I use this for my mixed media when I'm embossing, stamping. Yeah, and it's well loved. As you can see, it's very dirty. So those are, I would say this is just something that if you're into stamping, then yeah. And I hope the new beginners out there do venture into stamping, because the world just opens up. You can do so much. Anyway, so these are my 10 tools for beginners. You know, check the website, check Google, there are plenty of companies out there. Shop around to what you can afford in your own budget. You know, I mean, I've got all these after a long time. Just get what you can afford, but you know, quality is the best to go for. It lasts such a long time, as I've shown you it. I mean, this guillotine I've had many years now, and all I do to sharpen it is just put some silver foil through it, and I only had to do that maybe the past 6 months. Before that it cut, and it still cuts good as well. So I hope this has helped you in some way. If there is a tool out there that you use and I've missed off my list, then leave a comment, and I hope you enjoy your journey in crafting if you are a new crafter. It's given me many years of enjoyment, and when life's got difficult, and which over this 2020 it sure has, there have been it has been a difficult year so far for I think every one of us, and crafting, just you just get into the zone and just, you know, at the end of the day your problems are still going to be there, but for just that hour or two you can just let your creativity flow. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, taking the time to listen, and if you have any comments, please leave a comment, like, share with your friends. If you've got friends who are just starting out, maybe they will find this video informative for them. In the meantime, thank you. Take care. Please continue to stay safe as we come out of lockdown, especially here in the UK. Just continue doing your social distancing, mask up when you go out, and be kind to yourselves. More important than anything is be kind to yourselves. Don't put pressure on yourselves. We all do it. Happy crafting. Bye bye for now.